Solar, Powerwall 3, EV charger. This house has it all. It's also got the ability to charge 7 kilowatts from his EV charger on a single phase supply. Hi, I'm Joe Springer, Springer Solar. We're at a house out here at Logan where we've got a Tesla vehicle, Tesla Powerwall 3. We've got 15 kilowatts or greater of solar up on the roof. We've got an expansion pack here. And the main reason to talk to you today is just that we can, on Energex's network, get the ability to charge at 7 kilowatts to your EVs. Just interjecting for a little bit. When I say 5 kilowatts or 7 kilowatts, what I actually should be saying is 20 amp supply for the 5 kilowatt and 32 amp for the 7 kilowatt. So if you're talking to your electrician, you want a 20 amp supply. If you just want your normal hookup, or 32 amp if you're gonna get your load control relay. Thank you. So the normal run-of-the-mill, it's 20 amps or about 5 kilowatts is what you're normally allowed to do if you just buy a charger off the shelf, plug it into single phase, it's 5 kilowatts. If you can get a dynamic charger, not many of those available on the network, and the Tesla EV charger is not dynamic, but that is another way where you can get 7 kilowatts. Or you can just put a controlled relay in there. So you can put the controlled load relay on the primary tariff, so your solar and your batteries are still able to feed your Tesla. So in this example, this house here has 15.8 kilowatts of solar. So the batteries can charge at 5 kilowatts, and maybe in the future, well not maybe, definitely in the future, Tesla's gonna raise that to 8 kilowatts. So you better push 8 kilowatts in there, leaving, just by coincidence, 7 kilowatts we can push into the car. So without that 7 kilowatts or that high rate of charge, this site here can't benefit from that really large array, so I can push that power into the car during the day. So the only downside to that load control relay from the Energex side is that they will have the ability to turn off your charging. So the benefit, you'll get 7 kilowatts of charge. The negative, they can turn that off when they want to. Generally, it's during high demand, which is 5 till 8 at night. So if you got solar, you got batteries, you want to be charging during the day as much as possible anyway. So, and even if it's off 5 till 8 at night, you can still charge, in the middle of the night, get some power through if you didn't have enough from your solar or batteries during the day. So really cool way of grabbing 7 kilowatts from Energex in their network so you can get that high powered charge into your EV. As we get more and more adoption of EVs, we're gonna have to make sure that we do manage the demand on the network. So, a lot of people, when I go out, they're like, oh, how come I can only get 20 amps to charge my EV, Joe? Well, the network can't cope with everyone trying to charge and run everything in that peak period 5 till 8, which is why this is a good method to be nice to the network, and then they'll also be nice to you so you can get your 7 kilowatts charge. So it's a good compromise, and it's easy to set up. It's not inexpensive to set up, but it is easy to set up. So you just have to communicate with Energex, who will then talk to your retailer as well, and then you have to get an electrical contractor involved as well. So you have to put in your applications into Energex. They do have to bring out that device that can turn it off. They have to set all that up. You have to do some pre-cabling to that. You do have to make sure that the infrastructure, so your mains coming in off the road, down your house, that's big enough to handle all this extra load that you will be putting in at your house. So that does need to be all checked out by a qualified electrician. Do need to get someone out to do that. Plenty of electrical contractors out there can organize that for you, but they also will, Energex has to be involved. It's not a quick process, but it is a process that can be done. Otherwise, just take your 20 amp supply and everyone's happy. So you can just get it off the shelf, put your EV Tesla charger in, your wall connector, and just run it at 20 amps. Everyone's happy. You don't have to get any special permission or pay any extra costs. It really is, this house here is set up to take advantage of that. So they're fully independent here. He wants to be able to push that power into his car during daylight hours, charge his batteries up at the same time, and really take advantage of that extra grunt, that extra power, that extra kilometers per hour he can push into the car. So this side here, super cool. We love all this Tesla stuff. I love integrating the Tesla ecosystem into the vehicle. So everything talks, you can do charge from the sun. You can just get it all to talk, and it all runs back through the one app. So it is really, really nice. You can see your car, you can see your battery, you can see your solar, you can see everything that's happening. I'm Joe Springer, Springer Solar. Thanks for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. Bye for now.